Hello everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums, and I want to share with you my design team package for Heartfelt Creations. I'm going to just jump right in and start. So they have gotten in some Doodlebug design paper, and I just love this collection. I chose some single sheets and a couple of other add-ons to go with it. I'm going to make a fun summertime, anytime mini album, and I won't tell you too much about it. You'll just have to stay tuned and see the fun and beautiful mini album that I make. But let me show you the paper. So this one, and this paper collection is called My Happy Place, and just looking at the colors, they just make me happy. I mean, these flowers are so pretty. The colors are, they're not like a hot pink, but it's a bright pink. And then the greens are, it's just pretty. It's just pretty paper. Here's the other side of that. And the rainbow itself is gorgeous. And I'm going to be using both sides of this paper, so it's just exactly what I need. So we've got that. This one is called Garden Girl. This one, it's going to make my camera go crazy. It's called Garden Party. It's got the black background with the pretty flowers. And then this side is great. If you were going to make a 12 by 12 layout, this would be a fabulous page to use. The black and white, and then you add all these colors. Oh, how fun. This one's called Love This. Who doesn't love the pink on pink hearts? And this is the border paper, and this border paper is a lot of fun. I'm going to use some of this. I know I will. I'm not sure which one because I like them all. So that is Love This. This is Enjoy the Ride. And here is the B side of that. And this is Hello Sunshine. And there is, I don't know which is the B side. I guess that would be, but this is pretty. Love the plaids. Doodlebug does plaids very well. This is called The Neighborhood. And here's more of that pink on pink. This is a brighter pink, but again, both sides of this paper are fun and fabulous. This one is called Homeward Bound. And there is the B side of that. I know that's probably going to make the camera go crazy, but that's fun. This is called Love Grows Here. Boy, I could see making a set of cards with this. Isn't that pretty? It's got, it's not just succulents, it's plants. My daughter tells me succulents are not the in thing, just plants are the in thing. And so you've got succulents in pots, and then flowers in pots, and then more of the succulents and flowers in plants. And this is neat, just a set of leaves, sort of a stylized paper. I love that. This is Mint to Be, so it's a mug with hearts interspersed throughout the paper. And there's black polka dots on a mint background. Here is more rainbow. I'm going to take that chipboard out. That came in packing, which of course you know is wonderful to use. This is called So Happy Together. It's sort of a rainbow, but not. And here are cut-aparts. And I should have gotten two of these. I always have a hard time figuring out which I'm going to use. Look, there's Happy Birthday. So there's the house. There's inside. There's a plant or a vase with flowers. Here's plants. Hello, beautiful. Happy birthday. Sending loads of loves with laundry room. And this is great that Doodlebug always sends you this. So if you're making cards, and what I like to do is use this for scraps at the end that you can just make cards. Thank you, happy birthday, welcome, love grows here. Have a beautiful day. You're so sweet. Thanks. Love you for you. One big happy family. And then these you could use for scrapbook pages. This is The Sweet Life, Home Sweet Home, These Are My People, Life is What You Make of It, Happiness is Homemade and Thinking of You. I mean, card, obviously, but fun stuff. And then Cozy Spot. This is probably the B side because here's the flowers. Isn't that pretty? That's just, how can you not love this? How can, this paper just makes you happy looking at it, doesn't it? And then this is My Happy Place. So the fun thing about this is it's everywhere. It's home, it's going out, it's even sitting at your ironing board although I can't tell you the last time I've ironed. Gardening, tools, dogs, a bird in a tree, just all sorts of fun icons. That Doodlebug is known for all these great icons. And then here are more cut-aparts. I guess I can go either way. Just enjoying the ride, Home Sweet Home, You're So Cool, Your Kindness Warms My Heart. It's all about the journey. Isn't that a cute little bus? Let's keep that in mind. Cherish the moments. Cute, punny. Love grows here. Home is where your kitty is. Home is where my heart is. I think I got all the ones that were this way. Oh, home is where your puppy is. How did I forget that one? So there is that side. And then I got some green paper to go along with all of that. And some Doodle Pops. So these are 3-dimensional stickers, and as it says, perfect for scrapbooking cards. I'll try to keep that sheen down so it doesn't blind you. But I know exactly what I'm going to do with these. Simple, but really pretty. Really, really pretty. And then what else is pretty is this. These are matte sprinkles. It's called the Retro Assortment. And, I mean, obviously they're... let me take them out of here. You know, they're like enamel dots, but these are, they have a wonderful matte finish to them. And I just think they're striking just in that. I mean, usually you get the enamel dots and they're got a nice gloss finish, but this one has a matte finish. So, and I know these colors will go with so many other collections too. So these are just so pretty. So I am going to make something with all of this Doodlebug stuff. And again, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's going to be fabulous. And then I also picked up this Heartfelt Creations Wild Aster dies. I'm just going to show you this. So it makes a couple of different size, sort of daisy-like, but then you layer them up and they're going to look like these asters. Now you can get the coordinating stamps, but I really just like the flower shape. And then to go along with that, I picked up some of these mini prills just to put inside and make flowers. This one is, what color was it? Oh, the name is called Mini Pearls. Don't you love it? And they're just like off-white. And some are a little bit of a metallic. If I open this, will I make a mess? I can't open it. I just can't open it early this morning. So there is this. And to go along with this, the reason I got that is because I also was fortunate enough to get 2 sizes of All-American. Well, let me unwrap this. Okay, there we go. I've unwrapped it so the shine will be there. So I want to use the asters on the cover of an album I'm going to make with this All-American paper. So obviously All-American, you're going to see some red, white, and blues. But what I love about it is the baseball theme that goes throughout it. I was deliberating of making an album honoring my dad, because if you remember a couple of months ago I did one for my mom with photographs of my mom, but I really don't have that many of my dad. So I might just make just a general patriotic mini album. So let me show you. Let's take you through this. And the pages are the same as what you get in the 12 by 12. And there's also a 6 by 6 collection. So these are double-sided papers. You get 3 of each of the design papers and 2 of the tags. So here's the tags. So you get 2 of those. There's the back side with the American flag. You can fussy cut, or you could use your scan and cut to cut these. But I mean, the circles are going to be easy. This is all easy to cut. None of it's, I mean, maybe these would be a little more intensive, but still really easy to cut. And these will make good additions to a mini album. Nice ephemera. And then here is the cut apart page. Let me put these aside. So that's the front. Here's the back. It's the Statue of Liberty with some stars and Lady America, this image. So obviously easy to cut apart since most of these are square, and then you get a couple of stars. Here's Red Cross baseball themes, which are, love the vintage baseball. Liberty Loan, Liberty, Equality, Humanity, and I Want You for U.S. Army. Wouldn't this be great if you were making a book for somebody from the military? So anyhow, there is that. And then here's 2 more pages of cut aparts with a vintage eagle on the back. But this one has stamps going up and down and across. And then these are postcards. So these would make great pockets to an album, wouldn't it? This one is to Mr. and Mrs. Van, I don't know who, but it was from Metuchen, New Jersey, Armstrong, Pennsylvania, New York City, Ohio, Harrisburg, Windsor County, don't know where, somewhere. Those are beautiful. Again, those will make great pockets, I think. And then again, there's that side. So now we're getting into the regular pages. And again, these are the same in the 12 by 12. And you get 3 of each. So there is one. I just love the graphics on that. And there's the back. That's fabulous. Just all of that is fabulous. Love this blue. It's a bright navy blue. And then to go along with that is Battle of Liberty. So you get reds on this one. Just lots of different phrases. And then the back side is newspaper. So this is fabulous as well. Eagle here. More of the stamps. So that's a nice collage look. And you know, the thing about these Country Craft Creations papers is there's lots of depth to them. There's different layers. I mean, you get this, and you get the off-white, and then you get these just more background texture. And then that's, I mean, just layer upon layer upon layer. It must take forever to perfect that, but it's beautiful. A music sheet, our national music. And then here is a page of stars with, again, a background of newspaper and handwriting below that. It's nice. This is a sort of a muted gray blue, and there is the red. And that just looks fabulous all together. Okay, isn't that beautiful? This baseball page. I mean, doesn't it remind you of the old-timey baseball? Hooray for Abe and Andy. Music by B. Starkweather. The guy sitting on the bench, the old style bench. And sort of like a baseball program with some more of the baseball men. That was nice. See, that's why I was thinking of doing something with my dad's photos. Some of my oldest memories are going to go see the Yankees with my dad, taking the subway to get there and sitting. And I remember yelling or rooting for the team, and it happened to be the wrong team was up at bat. And I sort of thought I made a mistake there, but then realized you can root for anybody you want. The Voice of Liberty. Again, that beautiful blue with nice brick background. I could see this, cutting this out and sort of layering it up. Just a couple of layers to that. And there is the B side of that. All right, more musical references. John Philip Sousa, the Liberty Bell, with a vintage looking guy, the Liberty Bell here, just an old stamp. I mean, not like a postage stamp, but a stamp. And there's the Liberty Bell with blue stars and in the background, or some red stars as well. So there's that. That's a great photo or vintage picture by U.S. War Stamps and Bonds. And there's those stars with a newspaper background. Can you see that? Really nice. Love the color of this. You know, it's not a cream. It's not an off-white. It's just a vintage color. There's American Eagle, Uncle Sam riding on them with airplanes in the background. Again, words and music, so it's got that musical theme, patriotic musical theme. Did anyone see the Memorial Day concert that they have every year? I mean, they've been off for a couple of years because of COVID, but great talent. Love the performers, but even more love the tribute to our men and women in uniform. I mean, so patriotic, I can tell you. More than one tear was shed. So anyhow, that is the fabulous All-American collection. And again, that was the 8x8. And I also have the 12x12. And to go along with that, the Wild Asters from Heartfelt Creations and some mini Prills. Now I also got a couple of other goodies. Let me show you. Art Glitter Designer Dries Clear Adhesive. And to go along with that, Tamra made sure I had some of these metal tips. You may remember a month or so I made these boxes to hold your glitter glue. And I didn't know what size tip because I've been using this antiquated tip that I've had from my painting days, which is different than the tip that comes with the art glitter. So I didn't know the size and all that. But anyhow, so yes, you need the art glitter. I'm using that more and more in my projects than I ever have. I use the double-sided adhesive for the covers, and I have the double-sided adhesive, but I end up using the glue because it works. I also picked up some Graphic 45, the square tag and die, and some square tags, because this will make a cute album all by itself. You just cover that with the paper, you use the die to cut it out, and then use the ring to put it together, or you could make sort of a tag album and have pockets for these tags, or I've seen people use them as closures. But in any case, lots you can do with it, and I am going to do some quick and simple mini albums using that. So there is that, and I think that's it. I didn't get very much. I am on a quest to use up all of the paper I have in my stash. I figured this out at the end of May. I have 6 months for the year, and it's doable. I don't know if it's likely to happen, but it is doable. So I didn't want to pick up more than I could use, and I will be working on that Doodlebug album first. You guys will be excited to see this. It'll be something fun. So that is just about all of the fun things that I got in my design team package and more from Heartfelt Creations, except since I was able to actually go in person to Utah, Tamara gave me this bag, and she also gave me an apron to go along with that. I know when you go to retreats, you usually get something like this. So that is what I picked up. Thank you so much, Tamara. It was wonderful to actually meet you and Rick in person and then go see where your new store will be. I'm just so excited for you. So thank you. And that's what I have for you today. Thanks so much. Have a fabulous day.